So let's fast forward a bit. You started playing Call of Duty. You fell in love with it. At what point were you like, holy shit, I'm good enough to make videos on the internet?
I didn't. I had a friend. His name is Nick. His name was Bubonic Plague. He was the best out of all of us. We would just play Rust, Snipe and Knife all the time. And he was just better than all of us. He would trash us. None of us would ever get any close to winning. You know, we'd do like the last, get a throwing knife kill cam for the last thing. And then, you know, I just kind of got fed up. And that's when I started going on YouTube. And then I saw Predator.
Yeah.
And then I saw Hutch. And then I saw like Sark and all those guys. And I saw Optic. And I was like, damn, these guys just dominate with a sniper. I saw D-Treats and everything. These guys just dominate. I was like, what are these guys doing? So I literally just sat there and watched these videos. And then I would just watch them and then go into this private match. And then I would slowly chip away at the score, and then one day I won, and then he got shook that I won.
Who did?
My buddy
Plague?
Nick. Yeah. He's the guy that literally pushed me to do all this. I tell him that every single day.
Yeah.
I'm like, Nick, you are the reason that I picked up the sniper because you were the guy to beat.
Yeah.
And after I beat you, and I was like, I might as well just keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's when it all kind of started with the sniper rifle thing and all that. I saved up all my money like for a summer job.
What was the summer job?
I worked at a marina called Point Pleasant, and I would just do like kind of all the slack work. I would do like landscaping. I would like fix boats. I would pump the poop out of the boats. I would gas up boats. I would help customers. I would run the till. I would just clean beaches and all that. I would drive boats. I would do all that. And then I would just save up all my money from there. And it's funny because the entire time I was working there, I was talking to my supervisor and my boss. I was like, yo, what if this YouTube thing? The entire time. I actually had a video idea that I wanted to go back there for a day and just work. Yeah. And just like make me do the bitch work.
I always think about
I want to
like
do that.
Going back and like I've thought about tweeting out. I'm like, hey, if your job allows for you to have an assistant, I want to be your assistant for a day and I want to vlog it.
Yeah.
I never get around to it because I'm busy, but I think that would be like an incredible, like if somebody's picking up shit, think about, I've seen the Mike Rowe guy on whatever channel that is, where he goes out and like cleans poop and like does all those things.
It's American television.
Yeah. You don't have that over there? Yeah. This guy like volunteers to go, and he does all kinds of jobs, not just the poop ones. He has really cool ones where he climbs like towers to go change a light bulb and, just bad stuff. All right, sorry to interrupt you. Go on. So you have a job. You're talking to your managers about YouTube, and
I'm just like sitting here fantasizing about what YouTube could be. And at this time, I'm like getting like these like small subscribers. I'm like under 100 subs and all that. And then one day I got Apostle. He was on Twitter, and this was when he was streaming and all that. So he tweeted out. He was like, "Message me for invite MW2 headquarters, and I'll invite you." And then I was playing with my buddy Dylan, and he was the guy that I would sit there and play. I would just sit there and snipe him all the time. Like we would just go against each other all the time just to like get better and all that. I would sit there and try and learn how to black scope across the map, do all the nerdy stuff. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna message him on Twitter. The tweet is still up there and everything. It's on my old account, Pamaj'123. And I messaged him. I was like, invite gamertag Pamaj'. And I was like, all right, whatever. Like 15 minutes goes by, and then I look at the top right corner, and it says Optic Apostle invite you. I'm like,
damn.
Oh my God, this is insane. And he was like, dude, what do I do? He's like, join. And then how back then if you accepted an invite, sometimes it wouldn't work. Right. That was the thing that was going through my mind. I'm like, holy cow, I hope this invite works.
The lobby gets full or somebody joins.
Yeah. Or like they just like back out of the lobby real quick and it just cancels it all out. So I was like, do I go? He's like, yeah, man, go. So I go in and I join, and I'm like that scared little kid because there's the guy, there's the guy in the lobby that you watched all the time. Yeah. He's the guy, what's that movie? Was it like Spy Kids or something like that? Remember that? Like the guy? I don't know, man.
I'm shaking my head. I don't know Spy Kids.
I don't know why I'm thinking about the guy right now.
Or Cody Banks, international spy.
Doesn't matter. He was just the Don. So he was live streaming and all that. We were playing headquarters, and then everyone else was going ham. And I don't know what it was. As soon as I got in that lobby, I just started playing like a maniac. I was playing.
A god.
Yeah, I was
your time
just
to shine.
dropping like bombshells, like just taking all the kills. And I wasn't a guy to hit like clips or anything like that. I was just getting like 3 pieces and I was just whatever. But as soon as I joined the lobby, like one of my idols is there. It just clicked inside my head. Yeah. So Time
because
went
that
on.
happens a lot,
Dude,
you know,
it happens
when
all the
people are
time.
so good,
It happens
but
all the
sometimes
time.
they have a shitty game.
Yeah.
Right. But for you to like shine in the moment, in that right moment, had to been like it was meant to fucking be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, go on. I just
So
wanted to give
the
that
night
anecdote.
the night goes on. We're playing for like 2 hours, and then he messages me. He's like, "Don't say anything." I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" And then I get another notification at the top right. It said, "Optic Apostles sent you a friend request." I'm like, holy cow! It's like, what? I have an Optic member on my friends list. Like this is it. And I would, after that, like I got on his friends list, and then, you know, ended the night off at that. And then we just started kind of playing a little bit here and there. And then that's how I got introduced to the Wolfpack, you know, that's how I got introduced to Predator. And then after that, I made this video called Iridescent, and I didn't even choose the music. I didn't even edit it. My buddy, there's this guy called Blarpy, who to this day, I wish he would still be around. He would be my guy. He would be my channel manager. He would be everything. He would edit all that. I don't know. He's in LA or something.
Blarpy, if you're out there looking for a job,
come through, man. Let's do this. Let's
hit him up.
Let's kill BO4.
Yeah,
you know?
if you're a barista somewhere and you would rather be doing this, or if you're a banker and would rather be doing this, or if you're, you know, whatever it is that you're doing, you'd rather be working in the video game industry because you never know where it's gonna go.
Facts.
Hit him up.
So he's the guy that chose the music, and he's the guy that edited the video, and that's the reason why Apostle liked the video so much. And then after that, he like spammed it in the Optic Skype chat and all that.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yo, this guy has to be in Optic. This guy has to be in Optic." He was just telling Predator, it's like, "Yo, this guy should be in Optic." And then he was telling me, he was like, "Yo, when you joining Optic?" I'm like, "Why are you saying that to me? What am I gonna say to that? You tell me when I'm joining Optic." Like, what am I supposed to do with that? I feel like you're giving me false hope, and I don't know what to do with it, because
at the time was I already managing focusing on esports?
Yes, this was the time you were full into MLG. So after that, I remember the night, man. It was I got a private like RC, and that was the night where I just like popped off within like 2 or 3 days. Had like some of the craziest
RC is a recruitment challenge for those of you who don't understand.
Yeah, and I had like a crazy 3 days, and then I put all these unlisted clips together, and I just sent them off to Predator and Paul, and I was playing with Predator late night, MW2, Ground War. It was like 1 a.m, Wasteland, and then we were in an Xbox Live party, and then he just kind of popped the question, and he was like, "So do you want to join Optic?" And I was like, yes. And I didn't want to like sound too excited. I was just,
yeah, man, yeah, sure. I mean,
like, I guess.
Let me check my calendar.
Might as well.
So I think I'm joining. Yeah, maybe, man. Omerta's out there asking me.
So after he popped the question, I said yes, and then he got off, and I turned my 360 off, and then that's when I just got up. My brother Zach was asleep; he was in bed, and I just shook him awake. I'm like, "Zach, I just joined Optic, Zach."
Yeah.
And he's like, and then he woke up the next morning, and I go downstairs, and then he kind of understands. He's like, "Awesome just did it. He just joined Optic. Like, what is going on?"